Alright, welcome back guys. So, I've managed to finish a playthrough and at this point I kind of just want to do each of the mysteries at least once. I'm not necessarily trying to finish each playthrough now. So you'll probably see the character change a lot as I'm just trying to get each new mystery that I haven't done yet. I see two of them here that I haven't done yet. The rotten report of a rancid ramen. Sounds delicious. And the horrible history of the household hell. Let's go with the ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. By the way, it's only been 1 week for you, but it's been quite some time since I last played this, so I'm sure I've forgotten everything. Thank you, holidays. Alright, once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You are determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? That does sound delicious, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. Delicious. Is that fish? Alright, what is our thing? Discard 2 item cards to complete this quest. Do I have item cards? Alright, whatever, let's investigate. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Charisma check success. The first time in my life, baby. Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you new insight into the madness that possessed your friend. Cool. You can see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter, nor leave. Oh wait, I've got stored items here. Maybe I can discard... never mind, I've got nothing. Moving on. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Let's read them. Luck check success. Also first time in my life, baby. Sweet. It seems that you've won a small amount of money in the lottery. Lucky you. Money? Thank you. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. Let's go visit the neighbor. Hey, I'm really busy today. Let's hang out some other time, okay? Well, that went well. Alright. Let's go down to the lobby. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone's trying to get in. That's my house. Oh my goodness. The apartment stalker. Alright, well, I don't think I have any weapons. Let's do this. Wait, what's that? We found a bat! Nice. Alright, well then let's see if we can discard this. I should probably use the medical kit because that stalker really took it out of me. I don't think that counts as discarding though. How do I use it? You know what? Let's actually just discard one. I seem to have 2. Smelly meat. What? Why? Oh, okay, the dumpster dive. You sneak into the alley in the dead of night. Gagging, you look through the restaurant's garbage. It's all vile pulp, though a few chunks of meat look like promising samples. Ew. Alright, it seems that you were not the only one wanting to try it for yourself. You stand in line for hours. Your questions fall on deaf ears and you're shunned. I'm used to that. Shop for items. Hello, dog. What do we got? Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Obviously, we have to follow the weird man. Failure. The door is locked, but you think you can repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. Nothing happens. Well, that sucks. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and is that blood you can smell? Ew. You were planning out your next steps. It got you thinking about everything that needs to be done, and then everything that could happen, and every awful thing that's already happened, and now all you can think about is just how scary and horrible things are. I'm not gonna lie, that is the realest thing I have read in this game. What are we gonna do? We're gonna cry about it, just like real life. Charisma check failure. Too real. I just wanted to play a fantasy video game. You can barely get out of sight before you break down into heaving sobs. Why? Why you? You don't want to do this anymore. But if you don't, everyone will die. You cry and cry and cry. Sister, I know that feeling. Oh, it's finally your turn to order. Like how I'm just breaking down in the middle of the ramen shop apparently. 1 ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. Nothing like a good cry in the middle of a ramen restaurant. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the something 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 park. You can cast 1 spell without paying anything. Oh, nice. Wait, what is this? Why am I growing teeth? Hello? I can cast a spell to grow teeth? That is actually the dream right now. I'm literally recording this with stitches in my mouth yet again from having a wisdom tooth removed. Oh boy, this particular chapter is hitting way too close to home. Alright, the red bowl is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Nice. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Why does this keep happening? Let's steal his gun. No, I've got a baseball bat. I'm okay. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. Cool. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the lab? The vial and the meat. You look at the charts and cannot believe your eyes. While the standard test didn't detect anything weird, adding drops of human blood revealed something horrible. Whatever this thing is made of, it's alive, beating a soft pulse against the glass. Your friend leaves you with the papers, muttering an excuse and preparing to flee town on the next train. Sounds good, buddy. Oh, we did it! Prepared for a fight, you march down to the restaurant. However, you find no eldritch horror to duel. Aww. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. You ignore the distraught customers, still lining up where they remember the entrance. Investigating the grounds, you see something glisten where the kitchen used to be. Cautiously, you look at the chunk of meat and then jump back with a yell. As it flexes, it opens a weary eye, grins, and wanders off on stubby black claws. You walk home shaken. In your head, you hear the weird ramen breathing in its bowl. You only stop to throw up on the street. Cool, ending A. We actually did it. Well, that was some absolutely delicious ramen, was it not? A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Imagine affording the hospital. Alright, well, that was the ramen one. I believe we still have whatever the other horrible one was. What was it? This one's still new. The horrible history of household hell. We'll do that one next week. We've already done these ones, so I'm not going to do them again. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. That went surprisingly smoothly, all things considered, for this game. Alright, come back next week. We'll do the household hell. I'll see you guys then. See ya.